Good morning and welcome to all BSc second year students of Fishery Science. Boys, in last part we are studying the types of eggs in fishes. In fishes, according to the different criteria, eggs are of different types. Eggs are of various types. In last part, we have seen two criteria. First criteria, according to the amount of yolk present in egg, eggs are classified in different types. Second criteria, according to the distribution of yolk in egg, eggs are classified in different types. Now, today we have seen the third criteria of types of eggs in fishes, and that third criteria is criteria third, according to or on the basis of the presence or absence of cells. Criteria third, according to the presence or absence of cells or on the basis of the presence or absence of cells, that is outer covering. Cells means outer covering. Outer covering is to be present or it is to be absent. In fishes, the eggs are classified according to the presence or absence of cells into two types. Or two parts. One is the cleidoic egg and second is the non-cleidoic eggs. Means third criteria, according to or on the basis of the presence or absence of cells. On the basis of presence or absence of cells, in fishes eggs are classified into two types as cleidoic egg and non-cleidoic egg. Such type of eggs are not found in fishes. Such cleidoic egg and non-cleidoic egg type of fishes, these are to be not found in fishes. Hence, this type or this criteria, these are to be not important to see the types of eggs in fishes. But for our convenience, for our sake, knowing what is meant by cleidoic and non-cleidoic, I have described it is to be in short. Cleidoic egg, when eggs are protected by hard calcareous covering, when eggs are protected by hard calcareous covering or cell, because they are laid on land, they are laid on dry land, hence it may be protected, hence it may be safe. Such type of eggs are called as the cleidoic egg. Such type of eggs are called as the cleidoic egg. Cleidoic egg means those eggs which are protected by hard calcareous covering, because these eggs are to be laid on land, laid on dry places, and it may be protected from land, from dry part or the dry area. Such eggs have a outer covering, calcareous stuff, hard covering. It is called as the cleidoic egg, and such type of eggs are found in reptiles as well as birds, that is in hen, peacock or other different birds. The eggs which is present, these are the cleidoic type of eggs. Means outer covering is to be present. This outer covering is the protective covering. Second type, non-cleidoic egg, opposite to the cleidoic egg. Non-cleidoic egg, when the eggs are not protected, by hard calcareous covering, hard calcareous cell, but these eggs are to be a delicate, and such type of eggs are called as the non-cleidoic eggs. Non-cleidoic egg. means hard covering is to be not present. Example, that is eggs of mammals. Eggs of mammals, these are the two cleidoic and non-cleidoic eggs. Then fourth criteria 4, on the basis of the types of development. On the basis of the types of development, eggs are of again different types. On the basis of the criteria 4, on the basis of the development of eggs, the eggs are divided into two types according to their potentiality of the development. The first, determinate or mosaic egg. First type of egg is the determinate or mosaic eggs. In some animals or those eggs, the development of certain animals, the fate of every portion of the egg is predetermined. If a particular portion of egg is removed, the developing embryo will be lacking in a particular organ. This type of egg is called as mosaic egg or determinate type of egg. Determinate type of eggs. Determinate type of egg, those animals or those organisms which lay the eggs, but these eggs are to be certain development potentiality of development, these are to be takes place. The development of certain animals fate, when these eggs, these are to be union of male gamete and female gamete, these are to be takes place, and any part from this embryo or any part of from this egg, these are to be removed, predeterminated, then in future embryo, that part, these are to be not developed, not formed, that part is to be lacking. Such type of development, such type of egg is to be formed, that egg is called as the determinate type of egg or mosaic egg. Means fate of every organ is to be predetermined, fate of every part is to be fixed prior to develop the zygote or embryo. If a particular portion of egg is to be removed, it is to be damaged, that portion in future embryo is to be not developed, not formed. Such egg is called as the mosaic egg or determinate type of egg. And egg of annelids, example of such type of egg is to be again, it is to be not found in fishes, but these type of eggs is to be found in annelids. These are found in mollusks, as well as it is also found in nemertines. In these animals, this type of determinate type of egg is to be found occur. Second is the indeterminate type or regulative type of egg. Indeterminate or regulative type of eggs, opposite to the determinate type. In majority of animals, there is no predetermination, there is no fixed fate of any part, any organ. If a particular portion of the egg is removed, if a particular portion of egg is damaged, in future embryo, when it can be developed, it forms normal without any defect, without any lacking organs. Means as usual normal development, these are to be takes place. In majority of animal, there is no predetermination. If a particular part is damaged or portion is to be cut, removed, it can develop into a normal embryo without any defect, without any change. This type of egg is called as regulative type of egg or indeterminate type of egg, and such egg is to be found in primitive fishes such as Amphioxus, as well as in mammals. This type of egg, these are to be found, these are to be occurs. This is the fourth criteria. Then criteria fifth, according to the or on the basis of the floats. On the basis of the floats, according to on the basis of the floats, whether the eggs are float on water or it is to be sink to the bottom. Again, according to or on the basis of floats of egg, eggs are classified into following types, following manners. The first is the planktonic egg. Those eggs are passively floating those eggs are passively floating and drifting on water surface from one part to the another part, from one area to another area, or from water current it is to be moved from one place to another place, means those eggs are passively floating and drifting on water current. These eggs are called as planktonic eggs. Such eggs are called as planktonic eggs, and example of such planktonic eggs are the eggs of mackerel, eggs of sardine. These are the planktonic eggs. They can move passively, float on water surface from one part to the another part of the sea or ocean. Second, semi-buoyant eggs. Semi-buoyant egg. Those eggs neither float on water surface. Those eggs neither float on water surface, not perfectly settle on the bottom of water bodies. But these eggs, these are to be moved with water from one part to the another part. When a heavy flood, these are to be occur. Heavy tide, these are to be occur in seas and oceans. Then these are to be moved. Such eggs are called as semi-buoyant eggs. Semi-buoyant eggs means eggs are neither float completely nor perfectly settled to the bottom. These eggs are called as semi-buoyant eggs, and example of this type of eggs are found in, that is in shad, eggs of shadfish. In this shadfish, such semi-buoyant egg is to be found. Then third type of egg, demersal eggs, opposite to the planktonic eggs. Demersal, those eggs breed by female, and these eggs are sink and shuttle. For demersal eggs, those eggs breed by female or those eggs spawn by female, and these eggs are sink and settle near the bottom. These eggs are settled to the bottom. Such type of eggs are called as the demersal eggs, and these demersal eggs are of on large quantities in fishes. For example, prawns eggs are the demersal eggs. Maximum teleost fishes are the demersal eggs. These eggs are to be settled, sink to the bottom of the water surface. These are the three types: planktonic, semi-buoyant, and the demersal eggs on according to on the basis of the, that is buoyant or the float condition. With this, these criteria, we have seen different types of eggs classified on the presence or absence of cells. Second, determinate or indeterminate type of eggs, that is fourth criteria, and fifth criteria, it is to be depending upon the whether it is to be float on water surface, whether it is to be semi-buoyant, or whether it is to be demersal, means on floating condition. On floating, eggs are of three types: float, semi-buoyant, floating eggs. These are to be found in majority of mackerel, sardine. Semi-buoyant egg is to be found in shadfishes. As the demersal egg, these are to be found in number of teleost, and prawn eggs, these are the demersal egg. In this part, we have seen these three criteria according to types of eggs. These are to be classified. In next part, we have seen the other criteria in next part. Up to here, any problem, any difficulty, please ask. Thank you, all of you.